Looks like we just got some more information on the RTX 3080 Ti, implying that it might be closer than we thought. Let's discuss that in this video. Hey, if you enjoy content like this, drop a like, make sure to subscribe, and smash that bell so you never miss another video. Hey, what is going on guys? Danny here, welcome back to the channel and I hope you've all been doing well. It looks like we just got some more info and leaks surrounding the RTX 3080 Ti graphics card. Even though we just had a whole bunch of hardware released over the past quarter, it looks like neither AMD or Nvidia are letting off that gas pedal. While even though it was released, doesn't necessarily mean most can buy the hardware as there's still supply issues happening, and the struggle to even find an RTX 3080 is real. Now last month we had some information come out from Copite on Twitter, who's a known hardware leaker, mentioned that there is an RTX 3080 Ti in the works, and that it's based on the GA102 chip, and will have the same amount of CUDA cores as the RTX 3090, but with only 20GB of G6X memory. Essentially, it's just an RTX 3090 with 20GB of VRAM. But at the time, that was all that we had known. However, some more information has come out that's a bit more concrete from two big sources. Our first leak comes from video cards, and they have spotted the new GPUs at the EEC, where Man Lee, who are a pretty big AIV partner of Nvidia in places like China and Asia, have submitted the RTX 3080 Ti to the Eurasian Economic Commission. This would indicate that the release for this GPU is around the corner, as companies often submit SKUs to this organization when they have a release or launch coming up relatively soon. What's also interesting to note is that they have an RTX 3070 Ti listed there as well, and we've had some information leaked for that GPU too. They've also got the RTX 3060 non-Ti listed there as well, which we've also known for quite some time. I mean, if there was any worst kept secret in the semiconductor industry this year, it would have to be the RTX 30 series from Nvidia, as these GPUs are getting leaked well before their actual launch dates, so that's kind of funny. Now, adding on to those leaks, we've had some more information come out from HP, who are one of the world's largest OEMs and system integrators. They've recently just posted an OEM driver that has device IDs listed in it, one of which is allegedly the RTX 3080 Ti. A user by the name of Stefan G3D at the Laptop Video 3 Go forums has laid out what the device IDs stand for, and as you guys can see, he mentions that NVIDIA_dev.2205 is a device ID that belongs to the RTX 3080 Ti, and you'll often have companies like these OEMs release drivers or have new firmwares which will have the hidden device IDs for unreleased products. I mean, a while ago we had that happen with AMD, where some Linux kernel patches included Navy Flounder, aka the Radeon RX 6700 XT. This is because developers might have engineering samples of these unreleased GPUs on hand well before the launch of the actual products because they have to work on drivers for them. So if there was any doubt that there wouldn't be an RTX 3080 Ti, well, that can probably be put to rest now. I also believe that we should see this card be released sometime in January at CES 2021. I believe that Nvidia will probably launch a few more GPUs such as the RTX 3080 Ti, RTX 3060, and RTX 3050, which I believe their goal is to get the hardware out and saturate the market well before AMD can for all the various segments, whether that's for the high-end or mid-range. I feel like Nvidia are a bit more pressured to release a newer high-end GPU than they are for the mid-range GPU, as they feel like their high-end position has been threatened by AMD's RX 6900 XT, whereas they already have the RTX 3060 Ti out in the market that's uncontested in the mid-range market segment, and that is if you can find it, close to MSRP to actually call it mid-range. AMD will have to come out with the RX 6700 and RX 6700 XT to compete with that card. But I'll tell you guys this right now, I'm not really looking forward to this card, and I'm not really that excited for it either. First of all, performance-wise, it's going to be performing like the RTX 3090, as it's essentially the same GPU with just slightly lower VRAM. Not that it matters, as no game out there will even come close to taking advantage of such a large memory buffer. So you guys won't even need to wait for reviews for this card, just take a look at the 3090 reviews and you'll know exactly how it'll perform. So it's not like the 3080 Ti is going to be bringing a new bar of performance that we haven't seen before. The second thing is that price-wise, it'll be expensive, probably targeting that $999 mark. And then it'll sit right in between the RTX 3080 and 3090, which will also give the 6900 XT a direct competitor and probably look a bit more appealing, as they'll have a lot more advantages going for them. More VRAM, better ray tracing performance, DLSS, which for a game like Cyberpunk is an absolute must, and better software support. Third thing, which I'm sure you guys are all aware of at this point, is that this will just be another card added into the series that will be extremely difficult to buy. I mean, there are people waiting on like 1 month back orders who still haven't received their RTX 3080, so that says a lot. Plus, the fact that this is a larger GPU, a larger die, means that it'll be much harder for Nvidia to manufacture, making the product more scarce, so good luck to anyone interested in it. But I just wanted to share this information with you guys, as I know there are still many of you out there who are waiting for a card that, isn't as expensive as an RTX 3090, but has more VRAM than an RTX 3080. So it looks like the RTX 3080 Ti is probably the card for you if AMD's offerings didn't impress you and, you still want ray tracing and DLSS performance. I hope you guys found this video to be informative and helpful. Let me know your thoughts down below. Check out the video description on ways to support the channel and for my other videos. If you guys are interested in more content like this, then make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.